Crap, mega crap. I'll give you $200 for all of them.
Hi. When I came here in 2001, the department has seen a lot of growth since its time. In fact, it has more than doubled in size. I'm going to start with fine art photography. And if you ask yourself what that's all about, in general, what we're trying to do in fine art photography is create thought-provoking images that develop a narrative with the viewer, and oftentimes help the viewer connect to some of their own personal history in interesting ways. And our first place winner tonight goes to Christine Rathsack. Honorable mention in this category goes to Nana Tabor. And we have a second honorable mention in this category goes to Christine Rathsack again. Our next category is editorial photography. In editorial photography, you have the onus of translating a real event. Our first place winner in this category is Tess Richards. Our honorable mention for this category in editorial documentary photography goes to Emmett Cullen. Final honorable mention for this category goes to Mavis Calvert. The next category is called portrait, but again we expand that to people portrait. And our first place winner goes to Charlie Mitchell. Honorable mention for this category goes to Sebastian Frey. It's beautiful work. And our final honorable mention in this category goes again to Christine Rathsack. Come on down, Christine. Moving into our fourth category, still life. And our first place winner in this category is Mike Jaworski. Honorable mention for this category goes to Morgan Crawford. Our last honorable mention in still life photography goes to Ahran Kim. Our second to last category is nature/landscape. We'll accept images that fit into both of those descriptives. And our first place winner goes to Julie Lyon. Very nice job. And our honorable mention for this category goes to Zeb Draper. And our final honorable mention for this category goes to Doug Golubsky. We're going to move on to our last category for the college level of competition, and that's called experimental. I was really pleased to see this first place winner because I saw some of the images. Over the last 7 years, I've conducted the judging, occasionally could throw in my 2 cents worth, had other meetings, and I asked Sean to take over for me this year, and I looked at this image and I thought to myself, boy, if this doesn't win first place, I'll be really disappointed. And it did. Katarina Lindeval, please come up. Honorable mention for this category goes to Jason Meadows. And final honorable mention, Charlie, come back down, Charlie Mitchell. And our last category is an award, our awards for our high school students. We have 2 dual enrollment classes that are ably taught by Arian Johnson and Sean Sanders. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Sean and let him present the awards for those categories.
These 3 students and their work, I would really like to commend them for the work they've done. In my particular class, I've tried to really instill the basics and the fundamentals, not only of photography per se, the tool of the camera, but also just art sensibilities in general, tone, value, composition, so on and so forth. And I've always made it a priority to teach them those fundamentals and hope that they would take that and then utilize all of the countless tools that are available to them now. And they've done that with flying colors. Each image that's presented here tonight was definitely supported by the additional post-production tools they have available to them. And the first person who used it to the absolute maximum was Mr. Ari Cohen. And the first honorable mention goes to Mr. Spenson Spottiswood. The second honorable mention was Mr. Thomas Ugarte.
I have the honor to talk to you about Icon Magazine now. A small core of students last summer came up with a concept that they'd like to develop a magazine, a creative magazine, an art-focused magazine. And on their own initiative, they approached the dean and other people that were hanging around in the summer months, and they got approval for funding. They established a mission statement, and they put together a prototype of a magazine called Icon Magazine. I had the honor of watching these students work through a practicum class this spring semester, and I would also like to share with you that in the graphic design department, the judges have the opportunity to award a magazine design, and one of our issues from Icon Magazine was submitted from this semester, and our students won first place. And at this point, I happily turn the program over to Michael Stinson, who'll be talking to you about music video.